Hi, my name is Rene Lafaux, and I'd like to share with you some of the struggles we can have in prayer as Christians. In my life, there have been 5 stages, covering a span of 30 plus years. This is stage 3, humble prayer. To focus on God's beauty and carry the needs of others into His presence means humbly caring for persons with healthy postures, not trying to impress God or people with our piety or knowledge, or giving God our advice, or giving prescriptions for said healing. We need to jettison a condescending judgments directed to those we deem as being proud and worldly sinners. Making healthy requests to God can be timely and important, but also very boring. So we also need to say no to instant gratification and patiently endure our dryness. We should aim at seeking God's will in all we pray for and do as humbly as possible. When I learned some of these lessons, prayer slowly became less of such a burden. But God had other lessons in store for me too. He still does. Rome is not built in a day. A single truth all by itself is not enough for the entire journey. We need to be teachable, and that means new truths need to be learned daily. We all need our daily manna, just like the Israelites did in the wilderness with Moses. Otherwise, we will grow stagnant, lifeless, empty, bored, and dead. Getting excited about who God is can be very healthy, but we need to be cautious. If we are able to do God's will by carrying our burdens daily without spiritual pride and depending healthily on Jesus for His grace, then we have found the way to go. One thing we need to get over is to refrain from only seeking God for entertainment purposes. Yes, a relationship with God should technically be interesting, inspire creativity, be intuitive, and be logical. But it should also be warm and caring so that we can grow in heartfelt love for others. But getting there often means having no consolation along the way. When this happens, then God's will and His desires for us will be embraced and become a part of our willing obedience. Such a process can take a lot of time, usually years, depending on how deep God needs to dig within us to get the unhealthy impurities out of our systems, souls, or hearts. When we are in a healthy and mature place, not fully grown, but teachable and useful in Jesus' plans for those in need, then we are blessed by God. Love means fulfilling the needs of those in need, being impressed by God's deity, power, caring, values, knowledge, grace, wisdom, and truth, which is so much more important than focusing on our tiny or little amounts of humility scattered within our hearts.